everybody, my name is Girlbites, and my god, it has been a minute since I've made a video. I'm sorry that's taken me so long. I've been really tired, unmotivated, and also my laptop stopped working for like a decent minute, but here I am with a crazy late video, I think like 3 or 4 weeks late. I'm so sorry. Hopefully now I'll be able to, make some more videos, but yeah, I'm trying my best. Today I'm making a Lion King OC, and as you saw before, I wrote Max is gay, and I wrote gay because when I recorded this, my boyfriend was here, and he's gay. He's kind of gay. He's dating a guy. It's pretty gay if you ask me. For this character, I drew some inspiration from Scar. I really like Scar as a character. He's like one of my favorite characters in The Lion King. I think he is my favorite character from The Lion King. He's just really cool and interesting. So yeah, I drew some inspiration from him. Part of Scar's character design is that he always has his claws out to make him look menacing. Ooh, he's evil, so he always has his claws out, of course. So I made him always have his claws out too. And the cool thing about this character, the idea that I had for him, is that he is a transgender lion, which, those do exist. Sort of. They're lionesses who grow manes and behave like lions. And, the other lionesses and the lions treat them like lions. And I think that's pretty cool. And I thought that would be a really cool idea to work off of with a lion character. Though, unlike Scar, he isn't evil, actually. He's just meant to look that way. He's a misunderstood little guy. A little bit of backstory that I had come up with as I was drawing is that the second that he was, able to understand the difference between lions and lionesses, he knew he was a lion, and he couldn't understand why anybody was calling him a lioness. Though, nobody ever seemed to believe him when he said, I want to be a lion. I am a lion. I'm not a lioness. Nobody seemed to believe him, including his parents. They all had, the assumption that this is just some phase, he'll grow out of it. Oh, well, they called him she. This is a phase, she'll grow out of it, she'll be aight. And they still went with the whole, like, arranged marriage type thing that Simba and Nala had. And they paired him up with this dude. He's a silly, bubbly guy. He's one of those silly little dudes. Though, as this guy grew up, he became more and more resentful to the fact that they weren't allowing him to grow up the way that he knew he should be growing up. And when he began growing a mane, they were like, what the what, huh? Out of, pure resentment, he became like the grouchiest man alive. And he basically lives out of spite every single day. He's very grumpy, very emo. And he's also aromantic asexual. That's cool. He doesn't feel any romantic love at all. He does have like a boyfriend, a husband. He does have that. The reason he decided to, keep that arranged marriage type thing going is because he did need an heir to the throne. And he was still able to breed. So he was like, you're right. And bubbly lion man was like, yay. So they do have cubs eventually. Though he feels, it's not that he doesn't feel anything for him, because they're really good friends. They get along really well, and he does love bubbly lion man. It's just that there's no romantic attraction. So what they have is what we call a queer platonic relationship. They're both loyal to each other. They don't want anybody else. Though what they have isn't romantic. It's like the ultimate best friends, you know what I'm trying to say? I did this because I realized that I had 0 aromantic characters and 0 asexual characters, so I thought it'd be cool to have at least one, I gotta have some arrow aces in there. Shout out to my arrow aces, I love y'all. Mwah! That was a platonic smooch, I promise. And you might notice that I added like a little scar on his chest. I did that because like I thought it would be cool to have like this little I thought could represent like a top surgery scar. He did have top surgery, obviously. He's a lion. But I thought it'd be cool. Because it kind of looks like one, and he's trans, and I thought it'd be a cool like little correlation. I don't know why it took me so long to get that out. I'm really sorry. But hey, we're doing coloring, and if you're new here, you probably don't understand what I'm doing, but if you're an active viewer here, well, you already know the drill. I always color my characters a solid bright color, and I normally choose red. And with this solid bright red color, I find all the little itty bitty white spaces and I color them in. Afterwards, I preserve the opacity so I can't color outside of it, and then I color in the character's actual colors. This is just a neat way to make sure I don't leave any white spaces, because a lot of times when you color just the color, you leave a lot of white spaces and you don't even notice. So this is just a neat way to prevent that. Here I'm coloring his mane, and it's black like, Scar's mane, but also in nature, black manes are like pretty cool. I can't remember exactly which one it is, because like I've heard so many different things about darker manes, but I heard that from one person, a friend of mine told me this. I don't know if it's true or not, so don't take my word as fact. That dark manes are more attractive to lionesses, but they're more deadly to the actual lion because it absorbs more heat. They get more heat exhaustion. Whereas I heard from somebody else where the darker the mane, typically the more powerful the lion. And since he's the king, I thought it'd be suitable for him to have a black mane. Of course, I know this type of rule doesn't really apply in The Lion King because Scar has a pitch black mane, but he's not the king. I just like it. Okay, shut up. Now for the markings. I noticed that The Lion King, has a way of making their characters all look unique but natural at the same time. And that's kind of what I tried to go for. Because their markings are like very minimalistic and they all tend to be like around the same colors. But those markings, along with like facial shapes and, different shapes in their design, makes the characters all look unique, which is so cool. That is so cool. So, I tried to do that. It's really neat how they can take a lioness, which, they all typically look the same, and make sure that Nala looks different than Sarabi, and that Sarabi looks different than Simba's daughter that I can't think of the name right now. So that's kind of what I'm trying to pull off here. I feel like these markings make him look unique, but in a natural way. I made his eyes green because green is the color of envy. And I'm trying to like give him this, appeal of he's envious of the cisgender fellas. Ooh, wow. He's one of those trans people. Which, no shame. I'm low key one of those trans people too. I wish I was a cis guy. I wish. But not to the extent that this guy wishes. Like, bro like hates himself. Like, calm down, dude. You being trans makes you unique. You're so cool, bro. Being trans is cool. Join the trans club. Join it now. This is a PSA to all of my trans viewers that you are very much loved and you're very cool. And that us trans folk, we gotta stick together. And I support you. As I am trans too. But even if I weren't trans, I would still support you because trans people are cool. I love you guys. Mwah. Trans positivity on my channel. And here I'm drawing him with like this expression. It's like his soft expression, like when he's not grumpy. It's probably what he looks like, like when chilling with the cubs. He's not a big fan of cubs himself, but he can see himself in the cubs. He can see his little troubled self, and he's kind to the cubs, even if he doesn't particularly like hanging out with them. And for whatever reason, they seem to adore him. So, sucks to be him. He doesn't like kids, but they love him. Just like me, for real. Yeah, I also made his skin pretty dark like his mane. I just thought it'd suit him. Since I'm going for a really dark and edgy aesthetic with him. And he doesn't have a singular scar on his face, and he's still dark and edgy. So yeah, he's not Scar. I swear he's not Scar. But I'm thinking of Loki, like, maybe it'd be cool to have him related to Scar. Like, distantly related. Like, maybe this is like several generations into the future type related. Like, so many generations that, like, Simba, Nala, Kovu, Lion Guard characters that I don't even know about because I don't really want to watch the Lion Guard. All of those are dead. Like that type of distance. Lions are so crazy hard to draw, by the way. I had so much trouble sketching this guy. Like, I know we're like way past the sketch. I didn't even record the sketch. But there's a reason why I don't record my sketches, because I struggle so much. And I struggled so hard with this guy. I applaud Lion King artists, or just lion artists in general. I applaud you guys. Kind of running out of things to say about him here. You know, about the art, so. Yeah, I'm sorry that my videos have been taking so freaking long to get out. There's been a lot of drama at my school, which maybe one day I'd make a video about it, but if I did, it would not be some type of call out. I want to make sure, because I'm like 90% sure that the person I have a conflict with right now watches my videos, which, you know, that's okay. I'm not gonna stop them from watching my videos. Anybody can enjoy my videos. Though, person, if you're watching this, know that it won't be any type of call out. Even if I, like, I don't think I will make a video about it, but if I do, it won't be any type of call out. I can promise you that. I don't want anybody witch hunting you, because you don't deserve that, and you've already been through enough as it is. Though it's a conflict that I think is pretty interesting to say out loud. It makes a pretty cool story. Though, I'd have to say, if I did make a video about it, it'd probably like way after. way after. But yeah, I've been dealing with a lot of drama, conflicts, and you know, things change. People come into your life, and then they leave sometimes, and that's okay. It's okay. Yeah, this guy's name is Kajana, and I named him Kajana because it means boy. That's the only reason. And you can call me uncreative as much as you want. Simba means lion, okay? Shut up. And yeah, he goes by he it. And yeah, just drama makes it hard to keep up with YouTube, and it's just been really difficult sitting down and making videos, and you know, the recording process itself isn't that difficult. It's the actual recording the audio and editing it that not only is it really difficult to get motivation for, it's also really difficult to have my laptop motivated for that, because this thing sucks. You know how long it took me to record this audio? My laptop sucks. So yeah, just know that I haven't forgotten about you guys. I still love you guys oh so much, and every time I get a YouTube notification, I get genuinely so happy. I get my little flappy hands. And I have been trying really hard to make videos for you all. Hopefully, I'll be able to get them more active. I can't promise anything, but I can promise that I am trying. And yeah, here is the character in his full flesh. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy him. I've never made a lion. I almost said Lion Guard. I've never made a Lion King OC before, so it was a little bit difficult for me, but I think I did pretty good with what I have. Probably probably a character that I don't typically make, you know? I normally make happy, bubbly characters. This guy's angry, and he's Arrow Ace, which, again, I don't have any Arrow Ace characters, so there you go. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And join my Discord. I now have a Discord server. And whenever you can, if you can, feel free to join my Patreon. It's now up. And you'll get benefits you can see on my Patreon page. Both of those things will be in the description, and hopefully my coffee should be going up soon. Goodbye. I love you. Stay safe. Mwah.